Have you ever felt like you're talking to a brick wall when you're using an AI? You just know it's powerful, but the results you get back are, well, they're not great. That's all about to change. Today, we're going to unlock the secrets to actually communicating with AI so you can get exactly what you want every single time.
Okay, just look at this. On the left, we've got a prompt we've all tried. Make a timetable. The result you'd get is, generic and pretty much useless. But on the right, we've given it specifics, details, constraints. And suddenly, the AI isn't guessing anymore, it's building exactly what we asked for. The difference in the outcome is just night and day.
So what's the secret sauce here? It's not magic, and it's definitely not about being some kind of coding genius. The key difference, the big secret, is control. It's all about you consciously taking control of the conversation to tell the AI exactly how to think and what to deliver.
And that brings us to the whole point of our explainer today. How do we bridge that frustrating gap between the amazing idea in our head and what the AI actually spits out? We're going to move from random frustration to, well, deliberate finesse. Here's the thing you have to remember. Getting incredible results from an AI, it's not a lottery. You're not just pulling a lever and hoping for the best. It is a skill. It's a repeatable method that absolutely anyone can learn.
And that method? It's built on what we're calling the 12 laws of AI communication. Seriously, think of these as your brand new toolkit for having powerful, productive conversations with any AI out there.
All right, let's see how this all builds up. We're going to start with the first group of laws, which we're calling the foundation. And for good reason. These are the absolute, non-negotiable building blocks for any good prompt. So these first 5 laws basically set the stage. You've got things like adding specific details, clearly stating your goal, giving the AI a persona to act as, providing all the background info it needs, and even telling it what not to do. It's really all about being crystal clear right from the get-go. Now, let's zoom in on one of the most powerful laws in this entire toolkit, role priming. This is where you literally give the AI a job title. Are you talking to a physics professor, a marketing expert, a travel agent? Giving the AI a specific persona like that instantly focuses its output, its style, its everything.
And here's a perfect example of that. You're not just asking for a generic explanation of something, you're asking for one from a specific expert for a specific audience. The quality of that answer is going to be worlds apart from just asking, what is orthographic projection? Okay, so once you've laid that solid foundation, it's time to step into a new role. You're no longer just building a prompt, you're becoming the director. These next laws aren't just about the final product, they're about guiding the AI's entire thought process from start to finish. With these director laws, you're literally telling the AI how to think. You can ask for answers that go from simple to complex, you can force the AI to show its work, you can even make it check for its own mistakes or predict where you might get confused. This is some next-level communication, right?
Let's look at that progressive deepening law in action. See this? You're not asking for one giant, overwhelming data dump. No, instead, you're creating a structured, step-by-step learning journey for yourself. You start simple, and then you build up the complexity. It's a fantastic way to learn anything.
So, in essence, you've just transformed a simple question into a personalized lesson plan. You're controlling the flow of information to match exactly how you want to learn. It's like having a personal tutor on demand.
So our final set of laws, this is where we become the conductor. If the first set was about building and the second was about directing, this last one is about mastering those really long, complex, back-and-forth conversations with your AI.
These laws are all about maintaining control over a long session. You're reminding the AI of the goal, telling it to remember a critical piece of information, and with the dual persona law, which we're about to see, you can get it to perform some really sophisticated tasks. This is where you can get really creative. Check out the dual persona law. You're telling the AI to play 2 different characters in the same task. First, be the tough examiner who comes up with challenging questions. Then switch hats and become the patient teacher who explains all the solutions. You can basically create a custom study guide on any topic you want instantly. And this right here, this highlights the fundamental shift in mindset. You've gone from just passively asking questions to actively orchestrating a complex process. You are the conductor of this incredibly powerful orchestra. So where does all this leave us? Well, you've pretty much just been handed the keys to what is effectively a new kind of superpower for the digital age.
These 12 laws, this is your toolkit. This is the complete method for moving beyond those basic, simple questions and into a world of ultra-efficient, high-impact prompting.
Just think back to that very first slide, right? The vague, passive prompt versus the specific, active one. The difference was control. And now you have it. You're no longer a passive user just hoping for a good result. You are an active director, a conductor, making sure you get exactly what you need.
So, I guess the only question left is, now that you're in control and you have these laws to guide you, what are you going to create?